This is all about Rafa Nadal. Well, not all about it. He had some problems, didn't he, at the self-service. Morning, everybody. So you may have seen Rafa needed a bit of help from Nick Roberts when using these self-service checkouts over Wimbledon over the last week or so. It can be a familiar sight. Rafa said yesterday he was very grateful for the help he got from Nick. When you finish in your shop, there's always one, isn't there, somewhere having a bit of trouble, that anguished look of a shopper needing assistance somewhere. A lot of us might think they can be frustrating, though. But after America, the UK's actually got the biggest market for this kind of technology. 15 years since we first got them, and there's been a few changes. Recently, Tesco have changed the voice to make it less annoying, perhaps, while Morrison's even brought in 1,000 more cashiers after customers complained about the machine. So what's the future for them? Are we buying into them? Let's talk to Phil Dorrell, retail analyst at Retail Remedy. But Phil, you were at Asda and Safeway when they were launching these kind of things. Have they been a success?
I think from a retailer's perspective, absolutely they've been a massive success. Retailers want to reduce the amount of cost that they have in their labour force in stores. And this provides fantastic opportunity. Instead of putting 6 cashiers on, you've got one person looking after 6 checkouts, which is a fantastic bonus for them.
Great for the retailer, and sort of getting us to work for them by
Indeed, yes, absolutely.
Has it worked out actually better for the customer? I know it looks quicker, but is it?
Well, I think it is quicker if you know exactly what you're doing, you're competent at doing it, and you're experienced at doing it. If you've got less than 12 items and they're all scannable, then absolutely it's the right thing to do. As long as those items don't contain products that other people will need to verify, like alcohol and so on and so forth. But if you do it through that, you're used to doing it, scanning it is absolutely the quickest way to do it. The problem is we get that dreaded, unexpected item in bagging area where we have to wait, the red light goes on, we think and feel that we're being accused of something, and then a young lady has to come over and authorise it. That's a problem. And the technology's not moved on swiftly enough to match our needs.
So it's moved on a little bit, though, hasn't it? I mean, sometimes there aren't scales, so there's no baggage area for there to be an unexpected item. I mean, is that the kind of the future, are we going to see?
No, I think I don't think that it's moved on as much as we would have expected it to do so. I think that the future of checkouts in supermarkets and in food retail will probably be towards what Amazon Go are doing, where they're experimenting with a completely checkout-less store.
So they've got a trial store in the US.
Yeah, in Seattle,
you literally just walk in, pick up your stuff and walk out with it.
Absolutely, yeah. It recognises what you're picking up, you put it in your own bag and you're gone. And I can see that being the future that could happen in the UK probably within the next 5 years.
Wow. Phil, thank you very much. Phil Dorrell from Retail Remedy. So that could be it. You could facial recognition, spot that you've walked into a shop, pick up what you want, walk out, job done. That'd be a bit easier, wouldn't it?
Would be very simple. Sean, thanks very much.
Time now is 7.